Go once more. Hello everybody, my name is Sasquatch. Welcome back to Storytime Saturdays. We're gonna pick back up with Sinking City. Yes, this is Big Rumblies. I can't skip you, can I? Dang, that's okay. Alright. Probably should have had this all loaded up beforehand, but you know what, that's okay. Alright. Let's go! Okay. Sanders is bad, wounded badly in the shoulder, needs some medical aid. Okay, so where are we picking up? Where are we right now? Hospital... Expedition headquarters... okay, gotta pick up where we left off. Okay, so lost at sea. Innsmouthers ambushed the expedition on the seabed in the caverns they had discovered. They waited until Professor Doe took the artifact, then attacked. The attackers seized the professor. That's right, we were down in the cave and we discovered all this had happened. The object leaving the remainder of the expedition to their fates. Photo of the Innsmouther. Very strange amulet. Okay. What we got for documents? Something new? Diary part 2, that's right. Okay. I think we'd actually left off, we had woken back up at the apartment, or the, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now we officially gotta go and actually talk to Throckmorton. He is up here. Fast travel right there. Is there one nearby me? Oh yeah, right here. I spawned right next to one. Perfect. Take me to Old Grove South. Okay. Perhaps this time around he'll be in a better mood. Doubtful though.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed, in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
Trying to remember exactly what all happened here. Trying to recollect. They did seem to want to kidnap the professor.
The Innsmouthers were there to kidnap Professor Doe. They ambushed the expedition, captured her, and took the artifact she found. They called it the Seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
Seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment, and they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock! The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet, and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
Oh boy,
I
now
can be
what?
delicate when it matters. So shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an
Pretty
advance for
sus.
your investigation.
We're gonna play his game for
You
now.
will find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Ooh, I got hand grenades. Where's Glover gone and Herbert's address? Delicate matter, new case. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at that case book. Quid pro quo. Delicate matter. Okay, we're gonna stick with the main case for right now. Try to plow through that as best as we can. I'm not sure if at any point, if any of these side cases are going to affect anything in the main case, if it's going to make it easier, more difficult, or if I'm going to get a certain ending, one over the other. I'm not sure. But for the sake of getting through the story as best as we can, because, you know, we do have other games that we want to play come the next couple of months. There's a couple of good titles coming out that I'm definitely going to be plowing through with you guys. Let's see. So, Throgmorton's expedition was attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Doe, expedition's leader, was captured. The others were all left to die. The attackers all had distinctly fish-like features, Innsmouth syndrome, as the locals call it. One of the assailants was killed in the fight. He carried a dagger and a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fish eye. This can't be the only attack they have carried out. There must be evidence of more such crimes throughout the city. Okay. Robert Throgmorton wants me to find a professor. To do this, I must investigate and discover who attacked his expedition and kidnapped her. Okay. Well, if we're looking for crimes, what we can do is we can head down to... we can go to the police department. I was also thinking the Chronicle, see if there's anything there, but I think the police department's probably going to be our best bet. So that being said... okay. I know it's not technically that far, but I'm going to use the fast travel, just for the sake of time. Excuse me. That was awful. Alright. Huh, that was nice and fast. Them PS5 load times. Okay. Over here. Here we go. Alright, let's go see what they got. What's up, Chode? Records. Over here? Here we go. Okay. Crimes. Let's see. Violent crimes. Instruments of crime, documentation, I guess. Criminal pattern. I want to really just look for any of them. So, suspects. At about 10:30 p.m., April 15th, at the Fish Market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Ave and Hollyfire Lane, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye. Here we go. As well as a dagger. Okay. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from Eod. Ooh. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. Okay, well, that's definitely something to go check out. Okay. So, okay, Fish Market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Ave and Hollyfire Lane. Alright, the Shells. New area. Hollyfire Lane. Old Orchard Ave. That must be, this must be it here. Somewhere in here. Oh, I'll put it on this intersection anyways. Okay. Cool. Wonder does the cop know anything about that? Can we talk to him?
Don't waste my time, newcomer.
Yeah, alright, fine, screw you. You're of no help to me. Alright, so there's no fast travel location, so I'm gonna have to go and actually go there. Let's see. Is there a boat? Please be a boat. Yes. Okay. Alright, where do I gotta go here? Okay. Just right around the corner. Basically. Right. This should be where I want to be. Right? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Here's the fish market. Let's have us a little look around. Trying to remember how to do the thing. Oh, there we go.
It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We've enough for everyone. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
This city is short on everything except dirt, rain, and things that want to kill you. Yet, you just give away food for free. What's your angle?
I'm curious
Angle.
about that.
There's no angle, Charlie. Not everyone can hide in fancy manners like the grand families. And our hearts tell us we must do more. We've decided to seize our own fate and rise above this disaster. I think it's going well. The sea's good to us, and it blesses us with abundance.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Huh. How do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
Don't call me Charlie.
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
So, are there any benefits for joining the EOD?
We don't do this for money, Charlie. We do this because it's the right thing to do. Think of it as working towards a higher purpose.
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
See you later.
Okay. Wonder if there's any other people that we can talk to about what happened.
Do you want a fishy?
No. No, I don't want a fishy.
I'm not in the mood, newcomer. If you want to talk, see Anna. She's in charge here.
Fair enough.
There will be, and it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves. Unknowable, incomprehensible. There will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time. And each of us has a part to play.
I guess this city wouldn't be complete without a doomsday prophet.
Let me assure you, I am anything but. I am called Evernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
Charles Reed. Good to meet you. Blackwood. You're a member of the Grand Family.
I am indeed the last of that line. Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
I'll see you around.
Curious. But has the butcher seen anything? Nope, you're just gonna keep hacking away at that squid. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if we can find some other people to talk to. If we can't, then at least we have a decent idea of where we are headed. Doesn't look like there's anyone else here, so okay. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Asked me to investigate a robbery of the fish storage in which they store their fish. It's located in the shells on Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty Road. I will need to tell the guard the passphrase, I serve the sea, to gain entrance. Okay. Hawking Lane. Let's see. Where is that? Hawking Lane. Way over here. Oh, great. Okay. Between Warren and Liberty. So I'll bet you this is probably the building that we're looking for. Or potentially this one. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. Well, that's gonna be a lovely trek. Let's get going. Those fast travel locations aren't gonna find themselves. Looks like this one over here I can unlock right away. That'll at least get me the opportunity to get back to the fish market. Cool. Well, let's just keep heading this way, I suppose. Let's just keep going straight. That's not what I wanted. Pressing weird buttons, don't mind me. Jeez, guys. Sorry, you appeared out of nowhere. Oh, great. More driving. More water. Okay, so looks like I'll hop in the water here, make a right, and follow that all the way to right about here. Okay. So about 3 blocks. Got it. Hopefully we don't run into any trouble along the way. Right. One. Two. Three. Right up here. Yeah, here we go. Okay. There's a fast travel location. We'll grab that right away.
Hey, knock it off!
Sorry, pal. Oh, yay, an infested area. That's fun. There we go. Shells west. Whoa! That's not good. Infested area must be on the other side of this, this wall. Curious that it's so close to civilization. Hi. You got weird marks on your forehead.
Burn your eyes.
Okay. This must be it.
You got business here.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Joe Grimes. Why does that name sound familiar?
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
His voice makes me highly uncomfortable.
That's a bit of a puzzler. What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his, bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
And what did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
That's fair, I guess.
All right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Grimes. Why do I know that name? I feel like there's something from... Okay, no, it's Glover's. Okay. Never mind. Okay. I thought that, you know, hilariously enough, coincidentally enough, that would be him, but no. At first glance. Let's take a look around.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing. Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Alcohol. There's our fish.
The hull's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Do you got critters in your fucking place? Oh, they might be on the other side, because I think the other side is an infested area. Nope! Nope, they're in here. Okay, alright. Fuck that. Shit. Bro! Bro, what the frick? Okay. That was weird. Why'd they all explode? What? There he goes, doing the gun thing again. Will he actually do it though? No. Jeez. What is with these voices? My psychosis isn't low. Weird. Yeah, you're still going. Okay. Oh god, you're big. Shit. Out of rounds. God, I hate these things. Ugh. Who was that? Who the frick was that? Are you not dead? Just wasted a bunch of shots on literally nothing.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
What the fuck is that, though? Ugh. Look like a cat. What the fuck? Oh, it must have done the evaporation thing. Let's heal myself up here a bit. Bullets. Bullets. Shell casings. That's something. Well, the SMG definitely does me some good favors. So why don't we go ahead and make some more bullets for the SMG? Foot trap, hand grenade. Cool. Another health kit while I'm at it. I already have 2 foot traps and 1 grenade. Let's make another grenade. Why not? Can't seem to make anything else. Okay, that's fine. We will work with what we got. Let's go ahead and there's seriously only 1 bullet that was made for that, bro. Oh. 44 cartridges. Cool. Couple more rounds for my Magnum. Alright, nothing much in the basement. What about upstairs? Pistol round.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools. Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Letter from the orphanage. Dear Mr. Grimes, can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visits. All our staff and, of course, the children are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person, so please don't hesitate and come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, Administration of Oakmont Street, Jerome's Orphanage. Seems like our buddy here is a pretty, stand-up guy. A far cry from the other Innsmouthers and their, activities. It just goes to show you that nothing is ever quite as it seems. Not really seeing much else. Storage. I mean, this is the storage, isn't it? So it's just the key to get into the place. So. Hello. What do we have here?
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Oh. What the frick? Okay. Oh, there's another one. There's another. Oh, okay. Alright, this just went from a turn it the right way around.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
Okay. So now we can kind of recreate the scene.
Just a little bit more. Oh no. I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Nothing down here in the basement. It's all up here. Up here.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them. Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
He starts poisoning the fish. He
Just a
continues to
little bit
poison
more.
the fish with whatever he has. And then our buddy up here hears the noise and decides to
Darn
go and
pests.
investigate.
Mayor, take them.
And then he comes down here only to find this guy.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Okay. Mention of a professor. Man who broke into the EOD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit the university. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poor citizens. That's not good. That's really not good. We should go back to the fish market and warn her. Stop
You
anymore.
dig up anything interesting?
Yeah,
I
quite a
sure
bit.
did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Don't worry, I won't tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Take care now.
He
Still,
technically didn't do anything wrong.
I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished.
No, you didn't do anything.
I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off. You have my word.
Not your fault.
All right.
You tried to get him, but
You go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess. Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer, except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew. Give me your map.
Ew.
There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
See ya.
May the sea protect you.
cool. Okay, there was a fast travel location around here somewhere. Need to find that again, so I can get back to the fish market quickly. Exactly where I saw it. Oh, there it is. Okay. What'd that car ever do to you, buddy? Okay. Here's the fish market. So, Shell's East. Very fast, like that.
Don't be shy. Leave enough for everyone.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison. Though I can't identify it yet.
See, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
That's the problem.
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood. It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see take them, or even the Throgmortons. We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll,
Giggity.
see what I can do.
Jeez.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
Your guard was vigilant. He fought bravely, but the poisoner knocked him out. You ask me, he deserves a raise.
Good old dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay. I'll see he gets his due. Goodbye, Charlie.
See you later.
Okay. So university. It's way up here. Oh wait, no, that's City Hall. There's the university library. There's the university. Okay, so I can fast travel back to the Shells West, and then I can travel up from there. It doesn't look like it's too far. So let's go ahead and hop into that fast travel location again. Get back over there. To the university and see if we can't get this poison analyzed. No, not that. Stop it. Delete. Okay. There we go. Okay. Looks like there's a boat actually right behind us. Back this way. What the fuck? What? What are you? Oh god. Oh, you're awful. I can't hit you. Oh, but you're awful. Maybe it's just signifying that there's an infested place right there. Oh, that was... Ugh. Okay. So... Alright, I want to head to the left. Let's go this way. Yay! Wait, is there's an infested area between the here and the university? Come on. Alright, let's go to the next block down so we can't go around. Oh my word, that this boat is awful. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go around the corner. We have barely any damn bullets, so I'm trying to avoid the infested areas like the plague. there in the center of all of that. Here we go. This looks like a straight shot to the university. Right? Yeah, it should be right in front of me. Alright, let's get up there. Fast travel? Fast travel? Fast travel location? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah? No? No? Alright. Here we go. University. Oh, I see one. I see one! Give me that fast travel. Somewhere. There you are. Perfect. Alright, let's head up into the university, see if we can't get this vial analyzed by someone who knows what they're doing. Let's go to the main building. Over here. Okay, go on. Okay. Okay. Ah, right here. It's the other building on the other side. This one in front of me? No. Oh, turn around. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. Closed for maintenance.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
Department of Medicine. Right over here. Okay. That's a start. What was that he was saying about a delivery? A specimen of some kind. What's going on there? Here we go. This looks right.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
Great.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Alright. Great. Here we go again. Alright, which weapon's got the most rounds? Looks like my Magnum. Alright, where's the stairs? Let's go. EOD is banned. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, its current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has Received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board Trustees. Yeah, go figure. A bunch of bigwigs don't like people going around and, you know, promoting socialism. At least they're on the other side of this thing. You can't crawl over, it seems. You can, however. You're a bit more of a problem. Come on, poke your damn head out. Gotcha. Is that all of them? Yeah, no, I'd rather not surrender. Ooh. Jeez.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
It looks almost human. Jeez. Experiment log part 2. March 10th, with these pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th, I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Ugh. Oh, I need to take my psychotics. Okay, there we go. I'll take a medkit while I'm at it. There we go, that's a little bit better.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Indeed. Well, that one sheet was part 2. Was there a part 1 nearby? Well, part 1, yeah. March 2nd, I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, I was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I've begun a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptionally resistant to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th. Last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Steigen Harvester? What? Okay. First aid kit. Cool. Thank you. That's helpful, I guess. We got Tesla coils on this thing. Looks like that might be it for down here. Alright, well, let's go talk to Sammy up here. Hey, buddy.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor.
I know, yeah,
Now we can get things up and running again.
That monster downstairs is super creepy, and like I said when I first saw it, it almost like, yeah, it had like human-like proportions, which is just, ugh.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe
No.
not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah, well, no. Well, be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death.
Ooh.
It's not a pleasant way to die.
Jeez.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor
lot of
Westerbrook
people
has the key.
Who got poisoned?
His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Break everything. Got it.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Okay. So, we need to head upstairs then. Stairwell? Stairwell. Perfect. Well, let's have a look around. What's for maintenance? Oh, hello. What? That was weird. Okay, yeah, I see it's closed for maintenance. Why did it get all dark? Why is it getting dark? What is happening? Weird. Okay. Authorized personnel only. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Curious. Ooh. There's Cavendish's office. Busted window. Bar of soap. Oh. Curious. What do we have here?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
There's our bald-headed professor. Brothers and sisters. Crossed out, too familiar. My fellow Americans crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced beasts crossed out? Those sea freaks crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD crossed out. Hi. Okay, I don't like your guys' voices. That shit's creepy, dog. Yeah, they want me to go in there. Of course they do. Well, before I get too much further, let's go ahead and do the Mind Place stuff here. Mind Palace. Okay. Guard is afraid of Anna. Just made a spare key. There's Professor Oakman's poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna do anything for me right now. Okay. Get rid of all the notifications because I'm OCD like that. Alright, let's go.
The door won't budge.
Now it will.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison. These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Again, what happened with the lighting? That is so bizarre. Why is it doing that? Why is my game doing that? Okay. Alright. Can we go talk to Sam, let him know what's going on? No?
I'll see you later.
Okay. That's fine. Alright, well, we've got two things to do now then. Well, there's the poison thief. George Cavendish. There's also the other professor who was working on the experiments. I imagine he's someone who we definitely want to talk to. I almost feel like talking to him would even be better, just simply because of the fact that he would know about his colleague. Alright, City Hall. That's a boat. Where did he say that you could find them? Use bands, University, fence and fish storage. Desk. Okay, well. Maybe I should go talk to Samuel again.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine, his biochemistry studies are second to none.
What's his problem?
I don't know.
He's got family problems.
I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
Sure.
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. As
Okay.
you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild.
Yeah, that's...
I've no idea how he did. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolution.
some secret.
You're...
I'll see you later.
Okay, so he didn't actually get to tell me where to find them. I thought he had said something about a specific area to go check out. Oh dear. Okay, there you go. Somewhere in Advent. Okay. Well, that doesn't help much. City Hall, University Library. I really don't want to have to go into Advent blind, but maybe I should make my way over to City Hall at the very least. City Hall might be able to tell me where he lives at least. Potentially, anyways.
Find something you like.
Yeah, Advent area. I see that. City's getting more city-like now. Whoa, what is that? What is that? What am I looking at? Whatever that is. Okay. Alright, so hop in the boat, make a left, and then make a right. Got it. Swing wide. There we go.
Fresh fish, fresh fish.
Yeah, I'm sure there is fresh fish. I'm pretty sure that's all you guys have. Fun stuff. Well, here's City Hall. Is that our way in right there? Oh, okay. Suppose I gotta look for the door with the letter H on it. Have the letter H? Or am I just not at the front of the building? I'm just not at the front of the building. Okay. Well. Let's see what we can find here.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
What are you so busy with?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Rude.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Wouldn't expect it.
Bye.
You're grouchy just for the sake of being grouchy. Figure out your life. Citizens. Legal documents. Advent. Citizen records. Occupation. Legal documents. Show records. See what we get. No? Okay. Legal documents? No. Occupation? No. After the flood? No. Not sure what I should cross-reference here. Oh, I gotta choose my evidence. That's true. He's banned. He's poison thief. Here we go. Somewhere in Advent. So yeah, Advent. Citizens. Registry. Here we go. George Cavendish profile. Perfect. George Walter Cavendish. January 26th, 1883. Oakmont, Massachusetts. Okay. Advent Central. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, Flat 2. Professor of Biology, Open University, status divorced. Interesting. Okay. That is a thing. Okay. Okay, so St. Michael's Road. St. Michael's Road. Innsmouth Road. St. Michael's, here we go. It's okay. So I assume it's probably this place right here. Between University and Constitution, right? Yeah, between Carpenter Street and Constitution. Okay. So it's gonna be over here somewhere. Okay. That narrows it down a little bit more. Flat 2. Got it. Let's go. Let's grab this fast travel location. Cool. Post office. Okay. Can I go in the post office? It's a pretty important looking building. No? Okay, alright. That's fine, I guess.
Extra, extra.
Ooh.
All the news that's fit for print. Buy a paper, mister?
Jeez. Okay. Kinda wanna see what that's all about. I imagine we'll be coming back through here. Actually, it's this place with the lights on right here. It's promising. Flat 1. Suppose I can't go in there, can I?
The door won't budge.
Flat 2, so he's probably upstairs. Oh. If you want it, take it, it's free. Curious.
The door won't budge.
I think it budged. Let's clear the place first. Okay.
The door won't budge.
Important looking stuff. I guess we'll come back to that. Why the sudden change in music? Why are you doing
This
that?
Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Going. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their aims. Alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Professor's fact list. Westbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. And then things went wrong. What happened?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Indeed. An empty picture frame.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Where does it want me to go? Okay. Not seeing anything else here. Nothing of interest anyways. Can't carry anymore. Oh, do I gotta... I should probably make some stuff. Okay. Okay. I can make another trap. Okay. Okay. Let's take the baby carriage. Casebook. Okay. Westerbrook. I feel like we need to find him. It says he's divorced. Hello, what do we have here?
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
I can't look at it neither. There's nothing else here. Is that it for the apartment? Oh, there's the baby carriage. I'm really curious. Okay, well, we should definitely get back to Anna. Tell her what's going on. But I'm also curious about this nightmare tower. Whatever the hell that is. You get kind of a better view of it now. Jeez, what is it? I think we can climb it up the side over here. I'm really curious to see what this is. Something of that magnitude can't not be something. Like, it's obviously something. I intend to find out. Oh, there's a building up here. I think I saw that on the map, actually. So what is this place?
The door won't budge.
A place I can't get into. Looks like a church. Can't get up over the wall, can I? Oh, maybe. There we go. Okay. It doesn't take me any further, though. Curious. Maybe this will end up being a place I come back to at some point. I guess we'll have to see. There's another fast travel location over here. Unless this is the one that I already found, which very well could be, but I don't think so. Yeah, Advent Central. Okay. University Library. Alright. So where do we stand here? Okay, so we got the information on him. Yeah, I think we might need to go back and talk to Anna. Let her know about what we found down here in the shells. There we go. The shells east. Oof, move these closer to me. There we go. Did they just say Oompa Loompa?
Don't be shy.
Glad to see you again.
Fish,
Glad to see you again.
No, I can't talk to you.
take as much as you
Figures.
need. It won't cost you a penny.
You want a fishy?
No, not particularly.
Fresh fish.
Turn off my notifications because I forget to do that. Okay. So now what? Shows his residence. I check that out. Maybe I need to head back to the university.
Take as much.
Talk to the student there. Maybe I need to head back to City Hall, see if I can find Westbrook, was it? Well, let's maybe head back to City Hall. Well, yeah, let's head back to City Hall. See what we can find there. Okay. What else is in here? Sheesh, what a mess. Good lord. Anything of interest in these areas? No? No? Okay. Figures. Jeez, hi. Just wandering in here? Yeah, sure, why not? Anything hiding back here? Anything of interest? No? Okay. Okay, citizens... Westbrook. I feel like we need to talk to Westbrook. That's what I'm thinking anyways. If we can find him. What's the profile? Okay. Citizen records, I guess. Somehow I feel that none of these are gonna work. Okay. Maybe this isn't the place to be. Wouldn't let me talk to Anna though, which is curious. You'd think that that would be like the next thing that I would want to do is go report what I found to her. But she wants me to find the guy, so that's the question: is where did he go? He's not at home. He's not at the university. everything's been collected there. Doesn't appear like everything's been collected from there, but I was unable to find anything else. Appears like there might be more at the fish storage too, but I don't know. Maybe now knowing what I know, maybe I need to go back to these places. Maybe not. My university library. I've got 2 knowledge points. Detective analysis. Items. Seen for much longer. More experience from all sources. Let's do that. Give me all the XP. Seemed like there was anything else at his apartment, though. That's the thing. I mean, we can go back there, I suppose, but I don't know if that's gonna find us anything.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister.
Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm not going to the right place. Where am I? I guess I sorta was. But not really.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper.
Because I gotta walk past the weird nightmare park. This way. So much running around. Okay, there's this place right here. There had to be something that I'm missing. Let's look at everything.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Cigarette butts and empty booze bottles. Curious. That looks like a really big comfy couch. Oh, sure, here we go. Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet, the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seem to have precipitated the fight. Got it. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Nothing here yet. We just have another piece of the puzzle.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Okay.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Child blessed by the sea. What?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George, I can't live like this anymore.
I don't care what your damn...
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
The Anna. Oh, cutscene. And down we go again. Oh, okay. Oh. Hi, buddy. That's really creepy. Oh, didn't like that.
Who are you?
Oh?
What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
And?
Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would
Where's the
prevent
proof?
this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Okay then.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Oh, okay, that... Okay.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Really? Dude. You've been useful, you've been helpful, but that's super fucked up. I don't want to have to kill you right here and now, though. What do you want?
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Yeah, no.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop.
No.
And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
I'm sure I don't. Really? Just one smack and he's done. Wow, alright. Jeez. Yeah, no, definitely dangerous. This guy's really willing to kill people. All because he's salty that his wife left him. Like, cult or not, the people don't deserve that. It's a loss of innocent life, and that's just... no. Right, yeah, what a fighter. I wouldn't say she's... filthy liar just sounds far too harsh. But they're not exactly doing honest charity work, are they? She might believe that she's doing honest charity work, but she might be unknowingly covering up what's going on. Indeed. Alright. Where's the nearest fast travel? Way down here. Okay. Let's get back to Anna. I can't imagine she's going to be too happy about the fact that I killed her ex-husband. Or maybe she'll be thrilled, who knows. They just be crazy sometimes. And, she definitely seems like the crazy type. Well, one way or another, let's go see what we can find out.
Don't be shy. Leave enough for everyone.
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance.
See, bitches be crazy.
Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody.
Not only that, he's dead.
The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge, now.
Easy there,
Jeez.
Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an Innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
Sounds sus, but alright. Okay. The basement, huh? And where do I find the basement of the fish market? Basement of the fish market. That's what Nana sent me. Where do I find the basement? Oh, here we go. Bunch of cartridges and shells. That's nice. Reload all that shit right away. Cool. What's up, bro? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's all this about then? Why? Why are you killing me? Why are you trying to kill me?
The door won't budge.
Of course. Ow. What was that all about? I thought I was just going to talk to a dude. What the fuck was that all about? Jeez. Yeah, no kidding. Alright. Weird freaky shit going on down here. Nothing really of interest though. Well, time to go talk to Anna and be like, yo, what the fuck? Should have figured something was weird when there was that thing there.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Well, it's not like I have options. I gotta find the scientist. Now, what's the price?
Believe me, I'll be glad to help you find her. But I need a little help first.
Yeah, I figured.
You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Smugglers, huh? Well, sounds worth a shot. Sure, I'm up for it.
Oh, thank you. I know if they got her. You fix things for me, I can get you in. For sure. But hurry.
Don't mind the people that are standing around me that, you know, probably heard everything. She's gone. Of course she's gone. I got a note from Maurice. What was that all about? Note to Maurice. Kill him. Before I proceed with my investigation, I need to report my findings about the EOD and Harriet Doe to Robert Throgmorton. I can find him in this manner. Yeah. Great. Alright, let's go talk to Throgmorton. After that, we'll probably end up having to call it here because we were very close to the end of our time. Let's go see what old Throggy has for us. Are you guys eating a cake made out of him? Yo, what the fuck? Dude!
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Are you?
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Where you'll actually see someone with that kind of mindset say something like that.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
I'm sure you have. That's a shotgun? Ooh. Fathers and Sons, new case. Fred told me he knows where the EOD is keeping Professor Harriet Doe, the leader of the Lost expedition I am seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. He's suggested using the local smuggling ring. He believes that the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbor in the local newspaper. Most likely it's a new message each week. Got it. And then, yeah, inventory. I got a shotgun! Awesome! Very cool. I'm definitely gonna have to put that to use. I feel like that's gonna be very effective against some of those creatures. Very cool. Alright. Well, that is gonna be it for me for tonight, folks. So, thank you so very much for joining me this evening. And we will be back again with this game next week, Saturday. For Storytime Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time until 10 p.m. We'll be back again tomorrow for Silly Sundays. Hopefully we'll have some friends joining us once more in the madness. Again, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here. If you want to watch any more of my other stuff, head over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SasquatchGame. You can also find me on Twitter, as well as on TikTok using the same handle. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.